Hey guys. Okay, so today we're covering how to apply under eye concealer. A lot of you were asking me this question, and hey, I never thought to cover something like this. I don't know, I just assume everybody knows how to do this, right? But when you live in the makeup world, you just start to assume that everybody knows how to do all this stuff. So I'm gonna show you my trick for covering under eye circles. So I have my makeup done today, so I'm actually gonna take off one side because I do want you to just kind of see what I'm doing here, okay? So you'll start to see less coverage there, okay? All right, let me get all of that off and I'm gonna show you guys how to cover under eye circles. Hopefully you guys are getting a lot of rest because you're just home. But if you're not, or if you're just prone to darker circles anyway, or if you got a lot, like me, I'm so pink. I just get a lot of pinkness under my eye. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you. Today I'm using Jane Iredale. I like her line. She's got really nice products, and this is a mineral concealer. So I feel like with mineral concealer, you get really good coverage, okay? I'm holding up my mirror so I can actually see. So when I take my concealer, so this is, you're basically dialing this up, and you can see the makeup has come out, the concealer has come out. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and I'm gonna start right in the corner and then just kind of fluff it out, okay? Then what you wanna do, I like to take my finger, either my ring finger or my middle finger, and I just like to tap, because what I wanna do is I wanna warm it up with my finger, okay? So it's just easier to spread. And so I like to get right there in the crease. We get really pink in there or dark depending on your skin tone, okay? And just bring it down right into that little crease. Okay, see how it pops? I mean, obviously it's not blended, so I'm gonna blend it more. I take it right up to the side, up to the end of my brow, because I do feel like it kind of lifts and brightens. We all wanna lift, all right? And then I'll just blend it in there a little bit. Hello. So I actually need to do the other side because that looks so good that I need a little doop doop. All right, so let's just blend that in. Again, warm it up, take your finger, press, press, press. Go in there, right in that little crease too. Okay. I get a little pink over there, so I just like to add a little bit. And again, go up to the end of the brow, just give yourself a little lift, because why not? Okay. So then I get so many of you asking me, okay, so what do I set it with? Because once I put my concealer on, it starts to crease. Some people tell me they look older. If you feel like you look older with concealer, your under eye skin might be a little bit too dry. So you try using an eye cream, but use a lighter eye cream before you put on your concealer, because a heavy eye cream with concealer, that's a lot of moisture. So maybe use your eye cream at night. During the day, use a gel eye cream so you've got some moisture there. You guys have heard me talk about my C-stem from my line of skincare. I love that. Like I'll put that on, before I do my under eye concealer. And then what I'm gonna do is set it with a little bit of powder. And again, if you feel like you look wrinkly when you add concealer, you don't want a ton of powder, but you wanna set it so it's not gonna melt your makeup too, okay? So what I'm gonna do, I'm taking a little bit of mineral powder. I'm using Jane Iredale. We also have our own line of mineral powders as well. You can also see all of that on my website if you do want to check it out. But any kind, it doesn't have to be mine, it doesn't have to be Jane Iredale, but if you have a mineral powder, I love mineral powder. I feel like it just brightens up the skin. I don't feel like it's too heavy. I feel like it melts into the skin really nicely. If you have any kind of setting powder, that will all work, okay? Let me just get my mirror. So you'll see this brush that I'm using. It's like a fluff brush, okay? So I'm just going to go in and just tap it. So nothing crazy. You don't want a ton of powder there, because if you've got a ton of powder, it's gonna look wrinkly and heavy. So go in here and just set it. And I do set it right up under the lashes, okay? But really right in here, because this is where we can get a little bit dark. You know, as we get older, all that, the fat from our cheek moves up into the eye and our cheeks fall. I mean, it's just all hell breaks loose. So ladies, we have to fake it until we make it. Okay, that's how you apply under eye concealer. So I love your questions. So any beauty issues that you're having, any things that you're having trouble with, ask me. All right, have a beautiful day, guys.